So on camera one.
You see the remote?
Camera two.
Right there. Oh, there it is. Another bag of chips.
So on camera three. This one's straightforward. Got that. Oh, episode 7.
Yes, Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Home. All right, I didn't even pull up the topic since I'm super unprepared right now. Hold on. You can just talk it through it.
Hey, man, this your boy Alvin Taylor. I got my boy Corey over here.
Yes.
This is episode 7 on Unique Individualz podcast. We at HQ Studios and Tracy. Going crazy, man.
Going crazy.
And it's hot as hell.
Yeah, it's 97.
He told me today, you gotta get used to this heat, man. You gotta get used to it.
Yeah, this is Central Valley. It's not the Bay.
This is the desert.
The desert.
This is the Sandman Valley. I'm calling it that.
Yeah, the Sandman.
Where nothing grows. Because, oh my God. I mean, we grow, but plants don't grow. I don't believe they do. Unless you got extreme water sources, man.
There's a lot of things growing out here, though.
I see a few trees, they slowly dying. They are slowly dying.
They're slowly browning up. Yeah, it's a bitch to keep my lawn green. I tell you that.
Do you seed it and then
I gotta
water
seed it and water it constantly.
Once a month, something like that.
Every other day.
The water or the seeds?
Well, no. I mean, once a week you seed and then you water. Cause
y'all hear this man? He got that green thumb.
Yeah,
Corey got that green thumb.
Seed and water, and then you'll have a green grass. So
yeah, I'm gonna get some fake grass for my shit. Fuck that. I don't feel like doing
the turf.
Man, no, I don't want that real grass when I get my house, man. Like, I want to have fake grass, so I can just use my little reef blower and blow that shit away.
Dope.
That's easy for me, you know.
Okay. I think I'm gonna do this one.
Oh my God.
Let me see. Let me just make sure. Cause we did mastering the performance, right?
Yeah, we did that. I think episode 6.
That was 6. Okay, so this one is from demo to hit, behind the scenes of songwriting and production. Don't. Yes. So from demo to a hit.
Man.
Did you ever make a demo?
My first demo was, it wasn't with you. That was with CK and them. I mean, no. Alante and Terry. Damn, was that song? Baby, what's your sign? It was called Zodiac Sign. Alvin Taylor, Alante, and Terry. And I did this song when I was like 18 years old, I think.
Okay.
18 or 19 years old, and we did this shit in this big ass house. It was a basement they had. It was in a basement. I think it was a basement under a fucking basement. And they made the studio. We made this dope ass song to kind of rock Vallejo. But it was like, who's the nigga singing that song? And that was the first time I had somebody like heckle me on stage because they was singing my song but singing it hella weird and retarded and shit. I was like, I kind of just molded me like, okay, you know what? You gotta learn to take that shit in the chin, man, and just keep pushing.
Okay.
So I made a demo. That was my first one. I remember that shit. I still have it in my fucking archives in the vault, man. Still got it.
So was it like released? No, it definitely was. It's a demo. So
it was a demo, so we did like a CD release. We never like put it on like we did handouts and shit. I still have the fucking CD. Like
nice.
No scratches. No scratches.
Yeah, you gotta keep it.
That shit's in mint condition.
Mint condition. That's what I was looking for. Mint condition. So then, how do you transfer a demo into a successful song?
You gotta have a plan. So yeah, I do the 20-day one step method where the first 4 to 9 days, you already have your song, you got promoted. You promote it on all platforms, right? And whether that's through Triller, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat, any platform you got at your fingertips, I use that for the first 7 to 9 days. Then you go from 7 to 21 days, you do a contest. So you do a money giveaway contest, and I do between 50 to 250, 500, 1,000. If you balling, give $5,000 away. I don't know, and but I'll do $5,000 for a group. Like I'll do somewhere like, okay, let's say if I put out too soon, you have to post a video of you singing my song like the entire song. You gotta do a dance routine to the entire song, and whoever does it the best, I'll give you $5,000. That's how I do that. And then the last, yeah, and then the last from the last days after that, like for the end of the month, you just making people do like reviews on your video. You ask them like you review for free. If not, people want to get paid. They got platforms and shit. You pay them to do reviewing your video, and you start seeing your shit just on every damn on your timeline, but like every 5 minutes or every hour, you're being reposted like that. So that's the best way you get your stuff out there.
Wow, take notes, because that is a brilliant marketing strategy, and it kind of fits for everything and everybody, because it's like, a general blanket things to do list, almost like, okay, in the first few days do this, in the second few days do this. And so it doesn't have to be any particular genre or music. There's bloggers in in every form of music. So whether it's hip hop, R&B, or classic, punk, whatever, you go to them and you'll find them, or you go to these platforms and you go there. So that's a really nice marketing plan. I really thank you for sharing that, because that's not common knowledge. So what is the role of a demo? Like, what does a demo do for an artist?
A demo is just kind of letting people hear, what you bring to the table. That's the main thing. What can you bring to the table? Why do I want to listen to you? What makes you so different from everybody else? So be like, I got a demo for you. Listen to me. This is my shit. If you can, share with your family. You're gonna reburn it for me, something like that. Reburn it, pass it out, and that's just the way I did it.
Okay.
That's what I feel like it is to me.
No, that's a good explanation, because I feel like there's a few different reasons why people think they're demos, but I think the basic thing is to get your sound out there, to let people hear you and get feedback too. You want that feedback when you're doing demos. A lot of people get kind of butthurt when they get a little
discouraged.
Yeah, discouraged.
That's like, exactly I've been doing music for 5-8 years and it ain't hit the ground. Well, it takes time for your journey to get there. You have to you don't know your journey or your path yet. So you have to start somewhere and put out a gang of music. You gotta grind that pavement consistently every single day. And then, after 5 years or 8 years, even 10 years, sometimes it takes artists till they get even in their 30s and 40s to finally make it. Exactly. And because that just shows that God didn't have that plan for you at that time. He wants you to train and prepare yourself for the journey ahead. So when you are ready, you know what to do in that moment.
Exactly. It's a gradual process to make a hit, and turning a demo into a hit. And so you're building the buzz with the demo. So it's okay to give it out for free. And a lot of people like $5 demos. And it's like, what? Where do they do that at? A demo is a demo. That is not a release. So
it's an album. You put your blood, sweat, and tears into. Then you still have 5.
Well, yeah, because you don't put money behind it. You don't put studio time behind it. You're trying to recoup expenses, but. A demo is good because it is a demo and it's free. Do not charge people for demos. That is just
2 of your best songs and pass it out.
Throw it around.
Anything outside, you put out an EP.
Yes. So that was just my little tip on demos, because they're very beautiful and they're very productive if used right and you have the right mindset of what the demo is supposed to do for your career.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this. So let's get into crafting the demo.
Oh my God.
Right? Because I was like, we talked about that, we know that it's beneficial. But how do you make a demo? And when do you know the demo is finished? When do you know it's that's it?
Okay, so what I do is I would get a sheet, a goal sheet, and I would put my demo on there. I would how many songs you want to do. What's the name of the demo? What's how many features you gonna do? And you gonna do it all by yourself or whatever? Are you gonna write all the songs? You need co-writers. And then once you get that nip down, then you gotta find the beats.
Ooh.
Then you gotta find a producer to make the beats. You gotta find the correct studio to go to. Your quality is going how you sell your music. If your music sounds like shit, if it sounds trash, whatever, it ain't gonna sell. But a lot of artists that make trashy songs, they sell sometimes.
That's a Russian roulette though. That's a lottery.
So you have to be extremely patient is the main thing. Patience is key. Cause you rush your album, it ain't gonna sell. It ain't gonna even go anywhere, man. Unless you already had it planned out for years, But if you trying to make an album, like a new album every year, like some artists do, you just gotta prepare, and prepare to succeed. And once you get everything, once you get everything in place, everything else will fall in line.
So making a quality demo, I think, is what you're saying. Is take your time, go to the studio, listen to other producers, people that make music, and feedback from people to get the best sounding demo.
And make sure you have versatility with it too, because if you can't sound the same on every single song. Each song you have to switch it up and tell a different story. I look at songs like I'm telling a story. This is my story I'm giving to you guys in these 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, however long I have. I'm giving you a fucking story, and each story, you're not telling the same story every single time. That's how I learned that shit. I taught myself that each story is not the same. You're not telling the same story, for 18 albums straight. Like that's dumb. Or 25 songs straight. It's not like the same scenario over and over and over. Each song is different. Each song has its own different story.
That makes sense, because a demo should be personal. It should
you pulling yourself out and put it into that.
Yeah, it should come from you. It should be a story that you can tell truthfully and honestly. Yeah, honesty is important. So you don't want to make something that you can't back up as a demo and then put that out there, and then you have to live by that and be called upon that. It has to be.
They don't call you on your shit.
They don't ask you questions on the demo. Man. And you gotta think, if the demo does become a hit, you're gonna have to live with it.
Yep.
And you don't want to live with something you can't live with.
Interviews, they're gonna ask you, they're gonna question you, like, what's this about? You gotta be on your shit, man. Hold on. I'm gonna make sure if I can see this one.
Okay. Ooh, that was good. So do you have any techniques on brainstorming and that sort of thing?
You gotta have a team.
Oh,
you gotta have a team.
A full team? Help me.
I feel like with music, your team should be like minimum of 4 people to like 12 at the max. So you gotta have somebody, that's like designing stuff, somebody that's, an agent that's finding, locations to do all your stuff at. You gotta find, producers gonna be on your team with that. You gotta find a team for that. Writers, you gotta have a team, man. You can't do it by yourself. It's hard. So you do it by yourself, it takes longer, man. Like me and Corey, we a team. Me and Smack, shout out to Smack, we a team. Me and Mike Denton, shout out to Mike Denton, we a team. Like anybody I work with, we a team. Like my dancers, Cam the Dancer, shout out to Cam the Dancer, shout out to Ozzy, shout out to I forgot his name. He'll be mad at me about when I say it too.
Ooh, you better edit
Toddy.
Shout
out to my boy Toddy. You gotta have a team, man.
That's crazy. You just shouted out hella names.
Yeah, I'm trying to people I deal with, but that's like what, 8 people right there?
Yeah, that's easy. So, that wasn't even hard.
And that's what I deal with on the weekly. Like I talk to him, I talk to Corey. I'm around Corey more than I'm around everybody else. Corey and Cam. That's it. I'm in the studio with Corey. I'm dancing with Cam. So I do a little bit of everything that I can. Yeah.
That's a good point, because it's like it's the production that makes the artist, the stuff behind the scenes, not like
consistency too, man.
Consistency.
Gotta be consistent.
Oh my gosh, if I could just loop that into some of these artists' minds. It's not even about every day. Like people come in here and have a bad day and be like, gosh, I just don't even want to rap no more. And it's
that energy into the motherfucking microphone.
Yeah.
Every artist, I'm gonna tell you that to do whatever, if it's good, bad, anything you have going on with your day, put that shit and that energy into that mic. You'll make a dope ass fucking song. Especially you're going to the studio paying for a session. Like, why not use that fucking energy and make a crazy ass one hit, number one banger?
Yeah, no, you're right. But a lot of people get discouraged though, and I see that look like it didn't happen for me today, and will it ever happen for me? Is my career based on today? This is why I'm not succeeding. It's all this self-doubt. And I'm like, it's music, it's art. Like, you think Picasso had a good day every day? You think everything he made was heat? No, it took a few, and then in the music business, only one good day to really,
Yeah, it could be a full year of bullshit, and that one day you make that banger like that lasts you a lifetime,
Yeah, you heard that Lil Yachty song, Poland?
Yeah.
Bro. So he said in an interview that he hated the song. He was just goofing around, just effing around in the studio.
Yeah, but I like Gotti because he know what women want to hear and what men want to hear. He know what we want to hear.
Yeah.
He does what we want to hear. So that's why.
And then he took it home. He said it's trash. Took it home, listened to it in the morning. He was like, "What is this?" Forgot he made it. He was like, I gotta play with it. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. He thought he had a bad day in the studio. He was just like, "I ain't come out with nothing. Just give it to me. I'll listen to it later."
Yeah.
Went home and was gassed, and this shit went viral, #1, all crazy. So it's like, I don't know. It could. I don't know. You have to be consistent, and you cannot get discouraged. And I think that's the two things that I'm picking up on this conversation.
Yeah.
Two big points that I hope people take home with them from listening to this is you have to be consistent, and you cannot get discouraged, because one day it will happen for you. It happens for us all. You know.
You gotta believe in yourself, man.
You know. So let's transition to some factors of the hit.
Yes,
so hit make factors is it catchiness, trendiness, originality. What is it? You know, what makes a hit, you think, in your eye?
I think all three of them you just said. It got to be catchy. If it's something that's catchy, people gonna want to sing it all the time when they first wake up to when they go to sleep.
Right.
Then you want the trend too, so you got to market it so it can trend. You got to put some money behind it so it can trend. And I think what was the last one you said?
Originality.
Oh yeah, you gotta be yourself.
Right. Oh,
you gotta be yourself.
It's gotta be yourself.
If you're trying to copy, Michael Jackson or Jamie Foxx or like Lil Yachty or Lil Wayne or Drake, you don't get that sound. They're like, ain't that? No, okay, you sound like them, brother. So change that. Be yourself.
Right.
Be yourself.
Right. So it's like, I feel like let's break these down because I kind of want to get into them. Like catchiness. Let's describe what makes when you think of making a catchy hook, what comes to mind? Like, do you just say something ignorant and then hopefully it
something ignorant and some fun. Some ignorant and some fun. Maybe a little ratchetness in there,
little ratchety.
And I don't know, like people love that shit, man. Like if it's fun, they'll fuck with it,
So just making sure that I think it's simplicity.
Mm-hmm. Something simple too.
Has to be like 1-2 word phrases or something that just. Like you can't stop saying it over and over. It's like
I keep hearing people sing that Sexy Red song. I'm getting tired of hearing that shit. I like certain artists. That shit.
Or the Pound Town.
Pound Town. I'm hearing little girls saying that shit. I'm like, ain't you 9 years old? How you know that? Okay, you know what's good.
Well, have you been seeing the meme, the Instagram with the babies twerking to it? And like, oh my God.
But I mean, she owned. I like that shit. Like keep doing shit. Like rap is evolving. Music is evolving every day. Every like what Friday, every month. It's like 275,000 songs being put on the air every single month.
That's correct.
250,000 new songs every fucking month and shit. You gotta make sure you set yourself above the bar and different from the rest,
That's so true.
So that's how I look at that shit.
And that's what she did, really. She was ratchet. I remember I was following Sexy Red when she was doing stuff on like Instagram and really just making short little strips for TikTok. And they were just ratchet stuff. It was just like, I'm gonna twerk in the club, in the strip club with my baby in my arm. Like that's how ratchet it was, just ignorant stuff. And it caught on. Like it just caught on one day. And that's what it's about. She was consistent, true to herself, and didn't give a damn. It was original. This is what she was doing. I'm just a ratchet stripper from St. Louis. And I shake my ass. I fuck all my baby daddies. I have 3 kids, 4 or 5 kids. Who cares? Like,
I like that she's still, herself too. She ain't switch up at all. Like I want her to stay exactly how she
ratchet.
Is and stay true to herself. Shit, I'm gonna keep fucking with her.
Yeah, no, it seems the originality. I think is what I feel like that's the truth. Like if you can make yourself feel original to people, you come off as original. Like it don't matter what you do. People go
straight. Nobody can understand what the fuck she be saying. I do. But people act like, I can't understand what she's saying. I'm like, okay, well, why don't you listen? And she has her own unique style, and that's why I really love her. Like,
I've been fucking with Coi Leray because
you did my boy JB's dance to your video. Yeah, you better get that boy his flowers.
Ooh, big
JB
shots.
His flowers, please.
Big shots. There's always a few big shots in this. You gotta catch them. We need to do a segment. Big shots.
Big shots.
Go
crazy on that.
Yeah, we need that though. No, we ain't playing.
Give my boy JB his flowers, man.
But yeah, no, it's like she came off and she was just herself. She was like, I'm a skinny little broad, no ass, no tits, but you gonna want to bust. Right, you gonna want to bust. So it's like, you know.
Yeah, she got a lot of like flag for that, like how her body looks. Like everybody is not meant to have ass and titties. Like she has a model body, like, and she has a beautiful ass fucking face with it. I love how she is. I don't never want her to change how she is. Stay exactly how you is.
Yeah, that was that body shaming stuff, but it was
I hate that shit. Like,
but she was so confident. It was like it made her stand out. It didn't
matter to her, you know. That's why she, you know, at the awards performing all the shit, man.
Hell yeah,
she's going crazy. Nominee.
So yeah. Other than that, I mean, I feel like we covered the hits, and I don't want to give them too much.
Yeah, no.
No, you can't. You can't have all of it. You know, we're just giving you a little bit of secret sauciness, but it can't be too much because you gotta go find that seasoning. You know, we gonna give you the barbecue sauce. But no, this has been a great little episode. We don't recap some things, like we went to all the way from, you know, the demo, the importance of a demo, to, you know, what it does to an artist, what you're supposed to do with the demo, to how to make the demo. To how to turn that demo into a hit with catchiness.
Turn the hell up, man.
You know, and originality and all that good stuff. So, anything else you want to give to the people about demos?
I gave y'all everything y'all need to know.
Marketing, the 21-step plans.
That was enough right there.
Boy, that one alone, I was like writing that down myself. I'm like, oh.
Write that down.
You done share something? I done learned something tonight. We all getting smarter today. So, with that, I think we have another one.
Episode 7.
It's episode 7 of Unique Individuals Podcast. I'm your host, Corey.
Alvin Taylor right here. Go!
We are at HQ Studios. Tracy, holla.
Let's go. Holla. Out of here. Another one.